All right. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the weekly Forex market outlook. We just wanted to check what's going on for this week, and again, to look at in the market and to find opportunities that we can be able to actually, participate. And as well as just to have a little bit of a prediction of in terms of how the market is going, where exactly it's coming from, and where do I personally think the market is actually, going. So yeah, without actually wasting time, when it comes to the high impact volatility for this week, it's starting today. It's Monday, March 11th. There's not much in terms of high impact, but we're still seeing the final GDP coming from JPY, Japanese yen. So that means we're gonna have to look into that instrument and see how it's performing. Again, on China, also there's a new loans that are coming actually in China today. But the biggest volatility is actually starting from Tuesday, March the 12th. Tuesday, March the 12th, 9 a.m., we're actually seeing climate account change. That is actually, coming. As well as when it comes to 2:30 p.m., we're seeing again CPI from United States. All right. So we're at CPI, which is coming on Tuesday, 2:30 p.m. I think moving on 7 p.m. we are seeing also 10-year bond auction that is also coming from 7 p.m. From US. Again, we're expecting a lot of instrument from US to have a higher impact volatility there. On Wednesday, 9 a.m. we're seeing the GDP month to month from Great British Pounds. I think a lot of instruments from Great British Pounds they're going to have a high impact volatility, even including UK100, German 30. They might have a high impact volatility there because we can see as well there's a German WPI month to month that is actually also happening on Wednesday. Wednesday later on, there is a 30-year bond from US. Again, we're expecting a lot of indices like Nasdaq, US30 to have a movement from there. Going on Thursday, that's where we are expecting PPI, Producer Price Index, month to month. I think it's happening around 2:30 p.m. Again, that one it's another opportunity that we can look to so that we can find opportunity to trade. The instrument to look up to in that the indices like NAS100, US30, S&P 500. You can check it out. Gold as well on that level. It might have a high impact movement. Lastly, on Friday, that's where there's a Palladium consumer sentiment, which is also from US. Again, is going to drive a high impact volatility regarding the US instrument. So without wasting time, I think we're sitting at 9:54 South African time. We are actually 6 minutes away from the London session open. So I think we should jump in a market and actually see what type of instrument we can take advantage on it. So regarding the market right now, where exactly the market is sitting, we're starting with the JP225 because of it was, I think, the first one on the top in terms of volatility, high volatility of today. There was a news of final GDP from JPY. So it's always wise to actually jump in and check, Japanese yen. Right now, Japanese yen is sitting, we can see it's sitting at 38,660. As we always do, first of all, it's actually identify the highest point of the zone where the market has been and where the market has been fluctuating, where the market has been spending a little bit of more time. Those are all key point zone that we need to understand and mark them because of there's a high possibility that the market might do the same thing that it did before. The history might repeat itself. So, all right, I think already we can see it's been a lot of volatility already. So my anticipation it's actually JP225 to actually go all the way up a little bit today on Monday. There's a little bit of a gap here. I don't know if you can recognize. It might come and try to recover, this gap. So if you're trying to recover this gap, this is another space where I'm actually possibly think that it might come and to push the price maybe at this level. So it's actually a bullish movement. It will come down to 38,553, then it start to bullishing, pushes the price to 39,277. If everything goes well, it might actually break and go to 39,000. But for now, there's a short trade that you can take to 39,207. and you can actually make some really, really good profit out of them. So from JP225, we saw also on Tuesday coming on a climate account change from GDP, climate account change from a GDP. So I think we should look into Great British Pounds, Great British Pounds. All right, GBP USD. All right, already sitting at 4 hour time frame. We can see the market is already high on top at 1.28620. That means it's been performing very, very well since Friday. It pushes the price all the way up and closes the market above. In a London session, it's about to open in a minute time. What exactly do I think this instrument will do? At particular time, it might try to retrace a little bit, but when we look in a weekly, weekly target, I think it might come to this level when it comes to the weekly target. Maybe for now, it might try to push the price down, but not that far. Maybe somewhere around here, right? Somewhere around there. And then from there, it might break. And then going on a Tuesday, tomorrow, where we are seeing also CPI from US, it might actually give a little bit of momentum and to be around this level. So that's what I'm thinking in terms of GBP USD, Great British Pound instrument. You can see drops, it might drop. Now the volatility has just started. The London market has just opened at now. It's actually 10 o'clock South African time. So yeah, we're expecting to drop a little bit. Uh, the next one that we saw in terms of high impact volatility on Tuesday, it was CPI from US. CPI from US, we can actually pay attention maybe with God. Look, God, it's been going all the way up. And I really, 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 don't want to say that God, maybe it might drop at the anytime soon. But it might resist a little bit, maybe not that far, somewhere around there. Okay. See, it might target it here a little bit, at least on Tuesday, and then depending on the release in terms of the news of CPI, and we'll see where exactly God, if it might break this level of 2,126, continue going all the way down. But I don't think so. I think it might come 21,000 to 2,126 and then start going all the way above as well, going up as well. Might be in this range, playing around all the way to Thursday. Maybe Thursday it might drop a little bit to 2054. From there, Friday the market close while God maybe it's on a low, and then the following week new volatility coming in, starting to pick up again. But for now, I'm anticipating a little bit of a drop. But again, it might push the price up when it comes to, let's say, when it comes to tomorrow for consumer price index. So as we said, UK100 already it's performing. The volatility has just jumped in. We can see already right now, the market is actually, showing a little bit of stability, but a little bit of a short trade that I actually anticipating it's the market to come all the way at this level. It might pushes the price to this and then it starts, going all the way up. So yeah, that's what actually I'm anticipating in terms of UK100. Regarding the other high impact volatility, we see what other instrument. We saw a 30-year and a 10-year bond yield from US. I think the biggest instrument that will have high performance would be Nasdaq and the US30. So again, the way we've been, analyzing this for the past week, look where the market has been. Market has been going all the way up, come back to where the position where we say it will, goes again all the way up, trying to come back to the position where it hasn't yet cover this. What it means is actually is that the numbers of all these news, they're actually surpassing the estimated numbers. We saw NFP last week Friday, the numbers actually surpass the estimated numbers level. So that's a very, very positive in terms of how the dollar instrument or how the dollar indices, they're going to have to react. Obviously they're going to have to react positively. They're going to have to start pushing the price, all the way up. So that is why we're not seeing this instrument to break at 17,000 to come at this level. So for now, we'll go with a trend price. It might touches a 17,800 and then goes all the way up. Then we'll look into these two news that are coming on Tuesday and Thursday, which is CPI and PPI, Consumer Price Index. If the numbers, they're not going to surpass, right, the estimated numbers at the moment, we might expect NAS100 to drop to 17,328. So as well, US30, we might expect US30 to actually drop. So these are positions that we've been checking them up. Okay, somewhere around there. But still there's all this space that the market hasn't been recovering yet. All this, that is why we're saying that we'll see the results of the numbers. If the results of the numbers, they're actually showing positivity, there's definitely it might continue goes all the way up. But if the numbers, they go negative, that's where the market might start actually dropping. So yeah, we have looked for different type of instrument that you can take advantage and jumping in a market. We look about the fundamental news that are coming for the whole week. So that's it. Please keep subscribing, keep watching. And yeah, my name is Che Yusuf. If you can't find me on a 360 Capital, obviously check on the YouTube on the Daily Money Market. You'll find a lot of analysis there. Don't also forget that you can get a 50% bonus at Globex at 360 Capital, whereby it increases your equity and you have a little bit of more equity for you to be able to trade. So yeah, thank you very much.